The way we see the evolution of SBA, I always knew that we needed to look at what we had as assets on the ground and how do we serve the women and children who live here. That's been very exciting, and it's growing because of the work of her plan. I also felt very strongly we had to fund our own researchers and scientists to get the research that we needed. Science and Statistics for Life. That's what Charlotte Lozier Institute is.
Abortion is a fight. It's a fight for the unborn. It's a fight for the moms. We like to say that what we do at Her Plan is we connect and grow the pro-life safety net.
The Charlotte Lozier Institute is the preeminent research organization for the pro-life movement to assist policymakers with the research and education so they can make informed decisions on life issues.
You know, what's beautiful about Her Plan is Her Plan represents Marjorie's heart and the heart of SBA.
Love is what is at the heart of the pro-life movement, and it's a lot more complicated and it's a lot more difficult, but it's worth every minute.
SBA I see as the boots on the ground. They're the ones talking to the legislators, talking to the governors. They bring these questions back and say, how do we address this question about abortion drugs? How do we talk about fetal development?
SBA is doing every single thing that we can to bring together the whole pro-life movement.
In order to shape politics and policy in America, we have an opportunity to shape the environment in which the pro-life safety net is able to thrive. We also know that a pro-life safety net requires people on the ground who can walk alongside of her. You know, we had to think a lot about what are the reasons why women seek abortions. And if that abortion is no longer available to her, how can we meet each one of those needs? We know that 60% of women would not have selected an abortion if they had had the emotional or the material support that they needed.
If you ask me why the scientific work is so important, it's really to counter the false narrative that exists in the culture and in the media. And it's really our job to delve into the literature to see what the new science and the new statistics are so that they can explain why life-affirming policies are the best policies. One of the most significant studies that CLI has published was cited in the Dobbs decision, which essentially said the United States is one of 8 countries that has absolutely no limits on abortion. Someone has to tell the truth, and that's CLI.
SBA and then CLI and then Her Plan advances to the next opportunity to save lives. With the challenges that we saw ahead of us, we have to have significant resources in order to create a pro-life moment that I believe is ahead of us.